Welcome to episode 10 in my monthly series where I review my high yield dividend stock picks of the month from a year ago. So many YouTubers have stock pick videos, right, where they present their opinions on certain stocks and funds and why you should invest in them. But there's usually no follow-up, right? Were they right? Were they wrong? We don't really know in most cases. So that's why I decided that it would be fair to all my viewers that I revisit my old stock picks to actually find out if they were good picks or not 1 year later. So in case you're a new subscriber or new to our channel, please note that I have a monthly series called Top 3 Dividend Stock Picks of the Month designed for high income, which I have been doing for almost 2 years now. So in that video series, I give you guys my opinion on which 3 stocks or funds are a great buy in the coming month. So in this monthly series, however, it's me basically going back in time to review those stock picks from a year ago to see if I was right or not. So doing this pretty much holds me accountable, guys, for my stock picks and further proves that I'm always a completely open book to you guys and honest, which I know a lot of you and most of you appreciate very much. So I will never pretend to know everything about investing and that I'm always right. That's pretty much impossible. So it's time right now to review my stock picks for the month of January 2021. I will not only check as usual, the share price, but also the status of the dividend or distribution, which is even more important for us passive income investors. So was I right? Was I wrong? Let's find out together right now. All right, guys, so pick number 1 back in January 2021 was Diversified Royalty Corporation. So this is a multi-royalty corporation. It is a single stock, by the way. So what they do is they basically acquire royalties from well-managed businesses all over North America. They currently have 6 partners. Their biggest one is Mr. Lube. They have Air Miles, Sutton, which is real estate broker, Nurse Next Door, Oxford Learning, and Mike's Steakhouse. So at the time of the pick, the stock price was $2.34, which would give you a yield of 8.55%. Keep in mind that this is based on the reduced dividend of 20 cents a share because they had reduced it because of COVID. So my points and reasoning, why was this a pick for January? Well, it's a fantastic and unique company. The name says it all, Diversified Royalty. It means it's perfect for passive income investors because it's basically the whole point of the company is to give consistent dividends from those royalties, right? Like I say here, they recently added 3 new partners back in the day, Oxford, Nurse Next Door, and Mike's Steakhouse. The dividend was reduced 15% because of COVID-19, mainly because of Mike's Steakhouse, so restaurant chain. They had to close during COVID. They had other good news too. Well, that was bad news, but their good news was that they signed a better deal with Mr. Lube. So they had a royalty rate increase there. And the dividend in Q3 of 2020 was 96% payout ratio, which means they could have they afforded the dividend no problem. And look at this here, great dividend increase prospects as they add new partners, both an income and a growth play. So we'll see how I did during the report card later on. The second pick is ENS. So this was actually a pick this month for January 2022. So we all know ENS, one of my favorites. It's the E-Split Corporation. It's a split fund that only invests in one company, Enbridge, and of course it's leverage, and they use covered calls to enhance the yield of the fund. So basically, when you invest in ENS, you're investing in Enbridge on a leveraged basis. So at the time of the pick, the stock price was $11.70, which would give you 13.33% yield. Really, really nice yield. My key points and reasoning, like I mentioned, investing in eSplit is investing in Enbridge. It's the largest energy infrastructure company in Canada, worth $90 billion, so no small fry. This is really a really big corporation, big blue chip. It's a dividend aristocrat as well, increasing their dividend 26 years in a row, make it 27 because they also announced another increase recently. They're a leader in ESG. They're already planning for a transition to the green future. I mentioned this in my few ENS videos that I have on my channel. Also, the performance is very good. It's one of the only split funds, well now along with RS, the other split fund from Middlefield, the real estate one, that raised their dividend, 30% raise in 2019. And the unit NAV is very strong for the E-Split fund, right? It's over $20. It still is over $20 at about 23 now, 23 something. which is way above the $15 minimum for the dividend payout. And in my opinion, this was hugely undervalued. Turns out I was right, but we'll check out the report card in a second. My third pick was a single REIT, the True North Commercial REIT, one of the single REITs that I recently sold off. So True North is really a smaller cap Canadian REIT. It owns only office properties, 48 office properties all across Canada. So it should be no surprise this was a pick. Office real estate took a hit during the pandemic, and at the time of the pick, it was $6.30. So you would get a 9.43% yield. My points and reasoning, like I said, office real estate, especially office, took a beating during COVID-19, which in my opinion was unsubstantiated, because most of the prices that went down on office REITs because of fear that nobody would ever go back to the office, but we know that's not true. Quality tenants. So True North, this particular REIT had really high quality tenants, 76% of which were government or high credit rated tenants like CIBC, and I think Bell was one of them, SNC Lavalin, but a lot of government tenants here. 99% rent collections during COVID, during Q2 and Q3 of 2021. So it was that was 2020. So really good rent collections, had no problem picking up the rent. That's where the high quality tenants come in. And the dividend has been the same since 2012. They haven't raised it, but they haven't reduced it at all. Their payout ratio was a little over 100 at 104, but they projected that it would be 100% soon. So another thing is that these smaller cap REITs are usually not included in REIT ETFs or REIT funds like RS. And in my opinion, at 9.5% yield, it's really a steal because fear equals opportunity. So let's check out how I did in my report card. Was I right? Was I wrong? Let's check out the status of these three picks right now. All right, guys, time to check out the report card. By the way, I apologize for the noise outside. Over here in Panama, they're always cutting the grass like almost every day because it grows like crazy here. It's always summer, right? So I apologize for the noise, for the lawnmower noise. So report card this month. So diversified royalty, 1 year later, right now, the price is about $284, which would give you a share price increase of 21.37%. So you would have made 21% gain, capital gain in 1 year, which is awesome. But the best news of all is that they, like I predicted, they raised their dividend twice, not once, twice. So from 20 cents to 21 cents in July and 21 cents to 22 cents in October. And that's what it is right now. So increased it twice, big 21% gain, no dividend misses, definitely a good pick. eSplit Corporation up 24%. So it was 11.70 at the time of the pick, and it's 14.56 approximately right now. So that's an increase of 24.44%. The dividend remains unchanged. They never missed a payment. So another great pick. True North Commercial REIT, same story, up 18%. So the price is about 744 right now, an increase of 18%. And once again, the dividend remained unchanged. So I have to give myself an A+ this month for sure. I mean, these were all really good picks, and I had good justification, I think, or good reasoning for all three of them. Don't forget that you could download for free the report card. All you have to do is go on my website, guys, passiveincomeinvesting.ca, click on free tools and resources, and it will be the second download. So you could download the report card to see my other picks as well. Just don't use Firefox, use Chrome, because if you use Firefox like me, it won't work. So, well, actually now it works for some reason, which is amazing. But if it doesn't work, use Chrome to download it. So as usual, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like button to show your appreciation. I would really appreciate that. And make sure you're subscribed as well if you like this type of content. We're all about investing for maximum passive income on this channel. So make sure you're subscribed not to miss out on my latest video. So like I just showed you, make sure you visit our website, that passiveincomeinvesting.ca. That's where you could download and purchase my digital product, the Ultimate DIY Investing Package, which is version 3 right now. It's a companion tool, a reference tool to help you build your own portfolio, whether you're Canadian or American. It has a list of funds. It also has sample portfolios according to different investing goals, whether it's income or growth or dividend growth. So it's a really good product, and it's not expensive, and it comes with lifetime updates. So you only have to purchase it once to get the lifetime updates when a new version comes out. Also on my website, right there on the homepage, I offer a one-on-one consultation service where you could book a Zoom meeting with me personally if you want more personalized help. I love doing these sessions. I do about 4 or 5 a week. So we could have a conversation face to face. You could tell me about your situation, and I could give you my advice on what kind of portfolio you should build and just answers to all your questions, et cetera, et cetera. So that's if you want more personalized help. Make sure to check it out on the website. Just check that little message on top of the calendar because I'm usually sold out. My appointments sell out very, very quickly. So I'll let you guys know via YouTube announcement or Facebook announcement when the new spots are open. And speaking of Facebook, make sure you join our Facebook group as well, Passive Income Investing. Awesome group there. We grow by a couple hundred members every single week, which is very impressive. And also you can follow us on Instagram as well if you want a little bit more personal details about our everyday lives. We've been posting stuff from Panama down here. So if you want a little bit more content, a little bit more personal stuff about us, make sure to follow us on Instagram. So as usual, how do I usually leave you guys? Well, first of all, the mission of this channel, my mission will always remain the same. It's to help everyday, normal, working, regular people invest on their own to build their own source of passive income so they could become financially free or financially independent as soon as possible and enjoy their life, enjoy their quality of life. So with that, take care, guys. Continue to stay safe, continue to stay healthy, and of course, remember, stay passive. See you next time.